This is TMI Socials. My name is Anuoluwapo Stevens, your social media guide. Now still on hashtag Yahaya Bello and of course hashtag EFCC boss. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has filed a notice of withdrawal to discontinue an appeal against an order of the Kogi High Court restraining it from arresting the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello. Now, in the notice filed on April 22nd, the EFCC said the withdrawal is predicated on the fact that events have overtaken the appeal. The Commission also admits that the appeal was filed out of the time allowed by law. And now this particular news has been sparking a whole lot of, controversy and conversation on social media because, the previous day EFCC boss came out to say, you know what, if the necessary measures are not taken against Yahaya Bello, I am going to resign my position, and that's quite a strong word he did say. But let's move over to a video and move over to your reaction as well.
Udu, what? Was this officer?
Former cashier.
Yes, cashier, the government house cashier. The guy that was bringing the billions. I'm so passionate about the need for us to move forward in this country. A sitting governor, because he knows he's going, you move money. I mean, the particulars of offense is there. It's before court. Go and check it. Apply for our processes, please. You will get some of these particulars of offense there. Move money directly from government to bring the change. Use it to pay the child's school fee in advance. In advance. Dollars. How much? 70 what?
Yes. Total is over almost 800.
In dollars, yes. In dollars. $72,000. $720,000, sorry. $720,000 in advance. In anticipation that he was going to leave government house. In a poor state like Kogi. And you want me to close my eyes to that? Under the guise of saying I'm being used. Used by who? At this stage of my life? Used by who? By who? For crying out loud. I assumed office here. I didn't initiate the case. I inherited the case file. I called for the case file. I called for the report. And I said, look, there are issues here. Do you know on my honor, I put a call across to him, which ordinarily I'm not supposed to do. Just to honor him as a governor, as a immediate past governor. Sir, there are issues. I've seen this case file.
Yes, indeed, there are issues. The EFCC boss said a whole lot of things, and at some point, a lot of persons felt he was being emotional about it. But also recently on social media, there was a trending video of Yahaya Bello sitting kingly, and of course, he had something for you to hear.
Just keep moving, keep moving. Don't listen to fake news.
Yes.
Don't listen to liars.
Yes.
Don't listen to distractors.
Yes.
If fake news or these lies is
Yeah.
to derail person,
Yes.
it will have derailed me.
Yes, that's true.
But from day one, I remain focused.
Yes.
If you like, say whatever you want to say. Oh, me, I know what I'm doing.
Yes.
I will remain focused. You're the one that will be giving yourself BP,
Correct.
high BP.
Correct.
Because what they wish
Yeah.
is not what will happen.
Yes. Correct.
You understand my point? So let them
Yes.
satisfy themselves.
Yes.
Why should I disturb myself when one idiot,
Mm-hmm.
one fool,
Mm-hmm.
one criminal,
Mm-hmm.
jobless
Yes. Jobless.
person that
Yes.
is sitting down in his comfort of his room,
Mm-hmm.
sit down and concoct
Yes.
something,
Yes.
throw it in there, then I'll be having
Yes.
headache. Why?
Well, basically, hashtag say no to fake news. Yahaya Bello there. I don't know, it's been one heck of a drama, really, as regards this case. But how did you react to this? Let's see. Abubakar is saying good. Now the EFCC are putting their house in order. It's good they heed to correction. They can't be operating as if they are above the law. That Tinubu appoints you as a EFCC chairman, no means say you fit do anyhow. Another reaction on this story still. Titus is saying, all eyes are on you, sir. This is your first duty assignment. God will help you to execute it perfectly. And then Robert Jr. says, law enforcement is for the poor and average Nigerian funny people. Okay, is that all we have on this particular one? Okay, so I think that's all we have. But It seems to me that a lot of persons on social media do not understand this particular, situation ongoing. And at some point in time, Yahaya Bello came out to, file for an appeal to prevent him from getting arrested. So now the appeal he did file is what EFCC is, coming down to clamp down on and saying, you know what, that one has been withdrawn already. So the case is fully much on ground, just in case you feel, EFCC has taken a back seat. Moving over to another story that also made it through the social media space about the bully girl. So a student bullied, in one particular private school in Abuja, who goes by the name Namitira Bwala, has asked the school to take punitive action against her abusers or be ready to face a lawsuit. Now, in a letter from her lawyers, Deji Adeyanju and Co, dated Wednesday, Bwala gave the school 48 hours ultimatum to act on the matter. The student was seen in a viral video being physically assaulted by her fellow student, Mariam Hassan, to the anger of many Nigerians. Now let's go listen to Bwala to hear what she has to say.
And we went to the talk shop. When we went to the talk shop, she was asking me questions, and when she started asking me questions, she was slapping me. After that, a staff from talk shop came out and he asked what happened. And then after he now let us to go, then he took me to the cafeteria by one corner. Then she now started slapping me again with a year.
The decisive decision against the perpetrators of this act.
Yeah.
That is one. Secondly, my daughter will not be in the same school, the same class with these children.
Exactly.
And the 48 hours I gave them, I said, if that has not happened, I am going to go further to make sure my daughter gets justice.
I fully owned the school before I became a minister. You don't bully in that school. You try it. Not even a teacher can bully a student. Because sometimes you tell students, call teacher auntie, call this. These are part of what leads to bullying by the teachers. You make them get scared. You don't give children voice.
Now let's move over to how you have been reacting to this sad story. This user is saying, I won't even lie. I feel bad watching this video. I almost was teary here. They took advantage of this girl's calmness and she looked traumatized already. See, they must make all those bullies kneel down and prostrate to beggar. That should be part of their punishment. And another user is saying, God bless the father for standing up for her. Moving over to another reaction. This person is saying the staff that came out and witnessed everything and refused to do something should be sacked immediately. Totally agree with you. But already the school has been, suspended for, I think, 3 days. And a lot of parents have been complaining about it as well. But let's move over to another story that also made it through on the street of socials during this week. So now to let you know, updates as regards what happened to Dana Airline. The Nigerian government yesterday directed the management of Dana Airline to suspend its commercial operations over safety concerns. Now, this directive was given by the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, in connection with an incident that happened at Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, on Tuesday. Recall that on Tuesday morning, it was all over the news of how a commercial aircraft belonging to Dana Air skidded off the runway at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos State. Let's see how you've been reacting to this story. Mr. White is saying the minister doesn't have that power. It's NCAA that should tell us. Let's first understand why the plane skidded off the runway. Another reaction on this one, still on the story, another reaction. The suspension all Dana Airlines in the country was good decision. Imagine, say, the plane day on air when the incident happened. But we thank God nobody was hurt. No be waiting we for the talk be this. Moving over to another one on this story still. I am Christian is saying, well done, Minister. Most of their aircrafts are rickety and need to go serious overhaul or needs to undergo serious overhaul. Safety of passenger is paramount. That's what this guy is saying. And finally, on TMI socials this morning, remember our champion who broke the world record for the longest ever chess marathon and set a new record. He is finally here in Nigeria as he has received a heartwarming welcome upon his return. Now, can we take a look at how it all went down in Lagos, you know, welcoming our very own Tunde Rukoya. Yeah. Celebration of culture, and I think that reminds me of your culture in Lagos. Moving over to how you reacted to this beautiful scene. Okay, so I remember seeing reaction as regards saying our beautiful culture at its best. Congratulations, Tunde. Now this is from Akeyemi Kolawole. Another reaction still, just one more reaction as we get to wind up the conversation this morning. All right, this one says, congratulations. He entered USA and he's back honorably, while some will enter and disappear. Why stressing ourselves to go to the United States of America? That's the question this girl is asking. Wilson.
You know, I love chess as a game. You know, I was into it for a while and I left the game, but it's like I'm going back again to that game because of what this young man did. Put that fate.
Oh, you want to break a record?
Of course, why not? Of the highest loss in the year.
Oh my
so
goodness.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Too wonderful. Now, one other thing that really got me thinking was what happened to Dana skidded off the runway. What went wrong? Who are those in charge?
Right.
With the pilot sleeping. I don't still get it, but all the same suspension were served until investigations are concluded for not to be grounded. They should really be grounded. And the one that really got me reeling was when Bwala, talking about the EFCC chair, was saying, talking about this encounter when he placed a call across to Yahaya Bello. Looks, there are issues to answer. Did he say he should come to the village? Was that what he told the guy?
Yes.
Come to my village?
Yes, Yahaya Bello said if he wants to see him, he should, go to the village, come to the village so they have a discussion there. But he gave him, preferential treatment and all of that, but still nothing has happened.
Well, let's see how this case will go, because right now, as it's time, the anti-graft war is on. And no matter whose out is God, definitely will have an answer. Somewhere around $20,000 upfront payment from a Kogi State that is so poor.
That's a lot.
To pay salaries.
So to pay his school fees of his children.
Tuition fees.